Okay, I am at Long Hunter State Park. I am starting the volunteer trail. It is a little over 5.5 miles to camp, and then we will just walk it back out. It's a one-way trail. The orange is the day loop, which is a 4-mile trail, and then you continue to follow the whites for the backpacking trail. From what I understand, it's a fairly easy trail, slight elevations, but it looks like a very well marked pathway, so we shall see. All right, talk to you later. All right, this is where it splits off. This is the day loop trail that way, and we keep going this direction for the overnight trail. All right, see you up the trail. Just came up to this. Looks like we are 1 mile in, so about 4.5 miles to go. And already getting a little warm, so I'm gonna stop for a moment and take off my overshirt and get a drink. Back later. Like we hit the other end of the day loop where you can go 2.6 back to parking, or you can continue 4.3 to the campsite in this direction, which is where we're gonna go. Here is sign. That's the day loop. Volunteer trail. This is where we are. We're gonna go all the way up in here. And this is the camp back in here. And what we are doing is going around, I don't know if you can read that or not, but the Percy Priest Lake. I'll get you back out when we get toward the lake. Looks like we got a view of the lake. Go down here to the pathway that gets you to it. We're about 4 miles from the campsite. I'll go down and check out this water. And there it is, folks. Absolutely gorgeous. See a couple boats out there. Lunch is going to be a bar and tortillas with barbecue chicken creations. And this is my view while I sit. That's the lake out there. Then we will continue down the trail that way. Talk to you later. What a beautiful sight. Wow, that was amazing. What a thing to come up on. Just love it. Literally right in front of me, guys. Wow. There's comes your mama. Beautiful. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. And here we are, walking beside the lake, and we are at mile 3. It's beautiful out here. You'll see video later. I saw a mama and her baby deer. It was just stunning. I was pretty close to them. Very relaxed, walking around them. Mama was cautious, but she was good. It was a majestic sight. This is absolutely gorgeous out here. Alright, so I just walked around the corner from the 3-mile mark, and this is what I walked into. I know the camera doesn't show it, but it is amazing. The yellows and the oranges are just stunning. Wow. Well, I somehow along the way missed the 4-mile mark, but here we are at the 5. I believe the first campsite is at 5.5 miles. And then the next campsite is 1 or 2 tenths away. I can't remember exactly. So we got approximately a half mile to go. It is about 2:45, so plenty of time. We have reached the 5.5 mile mark. It looks like campsite 1 is up there, and campsite 2 says this way. So we will go see how it looks. Probably come back down to the shoreline and see it for a while, if I can't see it from campsite 2. Alright, I'll show you camp when I get it done. Okay, took a little bit of finding, but here we are. Campsite 2. It does not look like it's down by the water. So I'm going to explore a little bit and see what I can find. There's a lot of birds flying around up there. And I will be camped either right there, or I will head back to campsite 1. There is somebody that is supposed to be camped there tonight, but as you see, these sites are big enough for multiple tents. So we could probably camp in the same site and not be even near one another or bother one another. So I'm going to check things out. Holler at you later. Alright, I looked around campsite number 2, and it looks like you have to kind of go down a bank a little bit to get where the water is. So I'm going to walk back to campsite 1, which is only a tenth backwards, and see if it's alright with the person that has that campsite if I go ahead and camp down there with them. If not, then I will just enjoy the views down there in the lake until it starts to get dark and then head back up here. Alright. Alright, right now there's nobody down here, so we'll give it some time and see what happens. This is campsite number 1. This is the fire ring and benches. Looks like you just find a spot over in there. There's a couple of spots I can tell where people have camped at. And then right here is the water. So this is definitely a place we would love to be. Long Hunter State Park Backcountry Campsite. And yes, I did register at the office. There it is. Got a little campfire going. It's a pretty sight. Took a little effort, but got it done. Not a lot of wood out here. Looks like a very popular campsite with all the ashes I see. that up. You see which way it's facing. Right out to that view.